YouTubers, this is Jen from Genuine Tarot Readings. Thank you for checking out my channel. This is my first go for February 2016. Just wanted to do a short intro, tell you a tiny bit about me, and then we'll just go into it, and then you'll learn about me through the rest of however long I do this. I'm an empath and intuitive reader. I've been reading for a little over 10 years. I like helping people. It offers therapeutic benefits for me and my clients, so it's a win-win situation for everybody. And I just figured I'd go about trying to make a business and see how it goes, see if I can do what I love and make that my living. So that being said, I'm going to start off with just a February reading for the month and see about how long it takes for me to do these videos. Right now I'm only available for a certain time to do these, so once things open up and I can start doing bi-weeklies, that would be the optimal. So just check it out. If you haven't got a chance, check out my website, genuinetarotreadings.com, and look me up. Thank you very much, and let's get to your reading. Hello, Leos. Welcome to your February 2016 tarot reading. I am Jen from Genuine Tarot Readings, and I'm going to read for you now. This is the Tarot Mucho deck. And so this is what I am reading your cards with today. Let's see what you got. Wow. Wow. Okay. Way different energies than the other readings so far that I've done. So this is good. This means that the mass shuffling that I do beforehand is working. All right. Okay, let's get started, Leo. All right, so first card you've got is the Hermit card. This pretty thing right here. And it doesn't have to necessarily represent a man or, a woman specifically. Obviously it's going to apply to somebody, but I'm just saying, if you are a man, don't worry that this is a woman. She's holding this little lantern, and what she's doing is the hermit goes inward and kind of separates themselves from the world. They do this because they're looking for this light that she's holding on to dearly. They're trying to find this, and when they find this, they hold on to it, and they use it to light the way to go forward and take them out of darker times and places. It usually comes up when you need to sit the next couple plays out, if you will, and really try to find this light and try to shine the way forward of which way you'd like to go. It's just taking a time out is all. It's not bad. It's actually quite good for people to do that once in a while. Right next to that, you have the Ten of Cups, which is one of the most beautiful cards in the deck. They're all, hanging out, having a good time. The sun is out. There's cups in the air, whatever, They're just, they're joyous. They are celebrating together. This is coming together of family, familial celebration, attainment of that ultimate, white picket fence dream, the American dream, if you will. This is complete contentment that all of your hard work is now pretty much set, and you're able to reap the rewards of a happy family life. If you don't have, if you're not married and you don't have a family, don't worry. It's not that you won't be happy. You also, this applies across the board, whether you're single, married, whatever. It's just that for the card's sake, they usually show a family all happy, cheesy. I mean, it's not just nowadays that they have those cheesy Hallmark cards, right? Back in the days, that was kind of the same thought process, I guess. Next to that, you have the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords, anytime there's an ace, right? I like to think of it because there's the clouds and then there's this hand. and it's coming from the heavens, and it's like, here is a sword, go forth, my son or daughter, and just with the sword of truth, and smite those who do you injustice. Maybe it's not that severe, but basically it's either a strong clarity, a truth coming in, quite literally, or it's just a time where you will be cutting down anything that no longer suits you in a very powerful and precise way. And I like to think of it as divinely gifted because of the hand coming out. So far so good. You've got going inwards, finding this light, using this light to light the way to your ultimate goal, or at least seeing the path to get here. And also being given the tools, divinely so, to make that happen. Cut down what's not working out for you. This is a new idea, maybe even for a business, or it's just like a bolt of lightning for some of something coming in. You've got this guy, the Six of Swords. You have a couple sixes. Sixes are about balancing and harmony. Sixes are about finding an equilibrium. And you've got two here. We'll get to the Six of Cups later, but you've got the Six of Swords. Now, one side right here is nice and chill, and then this side is choppy and rough. They are getting in their boat, and they are leaving this choppy water behind for calmer seas. This card is literally about traveling. It could be about traveling physically, or traveling emotionally away from something, or mentally. Maybe you're just abandoning thoughts of depression or something that no longer is serving you, and you're moving on to greener pastures. You just got in the boat and you just left. It's like a sudden decision and action to move away from whatever it is that you're trying to get away from. In this case, it's most likely just an emotional. For some of you, it could very well be literal, that you're moving, some even across the sea. You've got a couple cards here that talk about the sea. You've got the King of Cups, which has the sea all in the background, and you also have the World, or the Universe card, the World card. And there's also kind of elements of, clouds and the world. So yeah, you might be jet setting somewhere, going across the other side of the world. Quite literally. If not, then you're just gonna feel like you just took a trip and you were just like, you know what, you're in a whole other place. You might as well be in another country. That's how different you're gonna feel. The World card is completion. It is complete manifestation. Also, Leo, if you notice, there's a little lion in here too. So that's a good sign. And this is at the center of your reading. It's basically things you want, and I'm telling you, this little right here, this row, you've got the Ten of Cups, you've got the World, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know how much more fortunate you can get. That is a great combination, and it's right in the center of your reading. Things are happening for you right now. Things are moving and shaking. You're putting in the work. You're moving forward full steam ahead. You're moving right into this feeling of completion. And yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of struggle either in order to get to that place. Yeah, the World is about being able to sit back and really look at your entire journey. It's almost like whatever turmoil and problems that you've been going through, it's almost like when you retire and you're able to look back. That's what the World is about. She's actually looking. See how her hand is above her forehead? She's looking back, and she's just like, oh my God, I barely made it. That was nuts. So, yeah, good for you, Leo. So you've got this in the center. You've got stuff going on. You're doing the work, and you're finding the answers that you need to move forward and out and away. And you've got this news right here. That's right underneath. I'm telling you, you must have something big coming in for you. An idea, someone's gonna let out a truth that you didn't see coming, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna work out for you because it's the Page of Swords, which is the bringer of news, or an idea. And if it's not, it could just be an air sign, and this would be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Young or youthful, either physically or just emotionally and mentally, maybe a little immature, but not mean or malicious or anything. Just you know, youthful energy, man or woman, around you in your life right now. Sword energies are very precise, and they're very logical. Very logical. Some think that the Page of Swords is disconnected. That's not necessarily the case. It's not that they're disconnected, it's just that they don't show their emotions to everybody. They're fiercely loyal people, though. So don't be mistaken that they won't be there for you, because they definitely will be. They're very, very loyal people and energies. Again, air signs. So moving forward, you've got the Devil card, and it's the way that this is matching up makes complete sense, because you've got your Hermit card needing to step back, shed some light on something, get some clarity on something. You want to move away from this right here. This is the Devil card, and it's super metal looking. And boobs. That's all I got to say about that. Boobs. She's holding Adam and Eve in each hand, and basically they're enslaved. But this isn't like quite literally Satan's gonna show up at your door or anything like that. This is just your vices, your dark side, if you will, your things that are chaining you back and holding you down and keeping you from growing and moving forward and being enlightened. This is addiction. Could be physical. It could be sex, drugs, alcohol, or it could be emotional, like depression or codependency. Maybe you are obsessed with somebody right now, and it's like holding you from being able to have a healthy relationship with other people. There's many different things that you can be tied down by or wrapped up in. See how she's kind of wrapped up right now with her tail and all that stuff? Literally wrapped up. You are wrapped up in something right now, or you're trying to fight these tendencies. But I think you're doing well, because above it, you're moving on. So that's great. Don't give in to the beast. So over here, you've got next to it the Wheel of Fortune, which is great to have right after that, right? Because Lord knows you don't want to stay in those energies with the devil. So this woman right here is karma, the Wheel of Karma, time, everything coming back around, resetting. The wheel literally is turning for you, whether that's good or bad. If you have been in a awesome, place where you're like, oh my God, I'm never coming back down. This is amazing. And you have all your stuff together, and then the wheel might turn down for a little while. You might kind of get knocked down a peg. It happens, you can't be up forever. You got to come back around eventually. So if that's the case, you're going back down. But if you've been like through the trenches, having like the hardest time ever, like most of us right now, I don't know anyone that's doing that well to where they need to be back on the downswing. But if you are in this low place, this lull, you will be moving upwards and forwards, and you will be moving, and the wheel will turn in your favor. It's luck, it's karma returning and resetting. It's hard work you've put in coming back around for you. So it's a good thing, because like I said, I don't know too many people that are, you know, out racing Lambos right now that need to be on a downswing. So, and next to that, you have this guy, the 6 again. What do you know? And it's about equilibrium, and that's definitely what this card is about, is equilibrium and going back to even keel. This is actually more than even keel. This is a great place to be at. It can be nostalgia. It can be old loves returning, old crushes or old lovers or old friends, or it's basically just the good old days, the better times when things were less crazy for you. You're either remembering good times or something is happening around you that makes you feel like that, like a good old friend, or like when you were young and carefree. Something's giving you those feelings of when you were young and happy, and I mean, that kind of feeling, that innocent, again, innocent, sometimes innocent love, you know, sometimes it means children. Children are usually depicted on this card, and they are right here too, these two. So it's really innocence and happiness and better times, stuff like that. You do have the 10 of Cups in here too, so I mean, that's great. That's great. You've got all these great happy cards going on for you. Yeah, it looks like you've got some stuff to look forward to. I'm trying to see if I see anything else in here first before I move on to this guy. No, I think that's it. You're finally, the Wheel of Fortune always, when it's compared, or paired, I should say, with the World card, with the universe, that's amazing. That's a great pairing. That's ultimate karmic, big time changes here. These are like life altering kind of things. So your February Leos are going to be pretty busy. Happy. You know, you got to put in a little bit of work. You gotta cut some stuff out, and put these in check. Don't get carried away with anything, and you'll be fine. Once you overcome this, you're gonna have your turn again on this wheel, and it's gonna leave you feeling back to a time when things were on the up and up. Last card I had underneath the deck is this guy right here. This is the King of Cups. King of Cups is typically depicted by a water sign. So that would be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Very secure in their emotions. They have a real good handle on them. They're very creative. They ooze, you know, like artwork and poetry, and they're very in tune individuals, very intuitive individuals, very kind, very soft spoken, and very giving people too. This guy has just mastered it. Totally in control over the emotions, and rules as such, rules his kingdom as such, and won't settle for anything else either. Just because he's sensitive doesn't mean he's a pushover. I mean, this king is a king for a reason. No one will challenge this king. So I see a water sign fitting in here somewhere, or these energies at least, fitting into your February. Possibly a suitor, maybe. Possibly a family member. Somebody, though, that's around your inner circle. It's kind of hard to see how he fits in, because he's kind of off doing his own thing on the side. So it is February. I hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day and a wonderful February. If you like, please like, share, and subscribe. Check out GenuineTarotReadings.com if you would like a personal reading. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in March.